Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
I'm a pretty observant guy. And you know what I've observed lately?
What?
A lot of people getting pregnant. Yeah, I've noticed that there are people out there getting pregnant and having babies.
I actually think the pregnancy rate is down. So you are not very observant.
Seen people doing that.
Okay.
Yes, life happens, Jubal.
And Audrey is on the phone right now to make an Awkward Tuesday phone call. Apparently, she recently sprung a baby from her loins.
Oh, congratulations. I mean, not in the way he described it,
Yeah,
but
that was
congratulations.
But now she needs some advice on something. Audrey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty great.
Congratulations on being fruitful.
Thank you.
God, how do you make everything awkward?
I'm just happy for her.
Oh, my God.
So,
It's a new baby.
thank you for agreeing to do the Awkward Tuesday phone call today.
I'm just happy to get some advice.
So why don't you tell everybody what your issue is today?
My husband and I just had our first child.
Aw,
Hey,
so exciting.
congrats.
You're still happy with that decision?
Yeah, of course they are, Jubal. Nobody wants to return it.
Well, Brooke's saying you're happy. I haven't heard from you yet.
No, we're very happy. We're both
Okay.
really, really happy.
Well, you know, sometimes people are like, I've had a lot of friends who have had a kid, and then after, like, I'm not sleeping at all. I really wish I wouldn't have done this. It's a bad idea. So that's obviously not the issue for the Awkward Tuesday phone call today. What's the problem?
Well, first of all, we were actually trying for about 2 years, and the doctors actually said that we might need to consider other options, possibly adoption.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I bet that was so hard.
Yeah, I didn't want to give up, though, and we really wanted our own.
And it's also fun to keep trying.
Well, I think after 2 years, actually,
Yeah, maybe
it
not.
loses its luster. It really does. There's a lot of, medical crap involved at that point.
Yeah, it starts to become a little less romantic and more like a test. But
Yeah.
All right, so you finally obviously got pregnant and had a baby.
just a little baby girl. She's adorable, and I really couldn't be happier.
So what's the issue?
Well, we couldn't decide on a name before we left the hospital. We tried the whole thing of creating separate lists, but I didn't really find any on his list that I liked, and he didn't like any of mine.
Couldn't you have just combined one of the names on there?
Yeah, that's always good. You'd end up with something like Jubal if you did that.
Charlie and Teresa, it's Chartrisa.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound
Chartrisa's a beautiful name. I love it, Jose. Good idea. So you guys didn't name your child at the hospital?
No.
Can you do that?
I thought they made you.
No. You've got about 6 weeks actually to pick a name. So.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we asked about it, and we figured, we could go home, just think on it.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it took me a couple days. We just kept calling her different things until something finally stuck.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually what we did.
Hey.
We did that several times, but none of them were really sticking, and 4 weeks went by, and I was kind of starting to panic.
Yeah, pretty soon the baby's going to be old enough to choose its own name.
Yeah.
As long as you guys are taking to name your kid.
Yeah, it was taking a bit of a long time, and to be honest, it was getting a bit frustrating for both of us.
Totally.
But a few days ago, I had this dream. And when you had this dream and you wake up with this, amazing, confident feeling, the solution to a problem.
I've never
Yeah, I don't have
never
dreams
had
like that. I have dreams
no.
where I wake up with things that are tremendous, but it's usually not an idea so much.
Oh my God. I don't have those either.
So what was your dream about?
I mean, it was actually about a baby name. And given, I understand where you guys are coming from because I've never had that feeling after waking up from a dream before. It's just like I knew what the name of our daughter should be.
God, what is it? I'm dying to know.
Yeah. I think it's a really unique, beautiful name, and I think it's perfect for our situation.
Oh.
Her name is A Miracle.
Did
A
you
miracle.
say a miracle, like miracle with an A at the beginning?
Yeah, with an A-H, like A Miracle.
Ah, miracle. So like a kind of like a Ahmed, but with miracle
Or
at the
like a
end.
mirror.
Yeah, I just think it's so right for our situation and how, we have been trying for 2 years, and so she's really like a miracle.
It's very literal.
Got it.
But I think that if you're excited about it, then that is wonderful.
But here's the problem. I've been on maternity leave, and the morning that I woke up from that dream, Anthony was at work, and I was so confident with this. I called the hospital and told them the new name of our baby.
Like, officially told him?
Yeah, officially. I mean, I didn't want Anthony to say no to it because I knew in my heart that this was the name.
So wait, you named your baby without your husband there?
Yeah, but I'm the mom, and normally I feel like the mom should be able to have priority on what the name is.
I
Oh,
would
man.
pull that card.
I feel like that's
pull
a-
that card.
That's a group discussion.
Yeah,
Or at least for
you're
the two people.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now because that's the name. That's her official name. And what I wanted to ask you about is how can I break the news to him that I named our baby without him knowing?
Ooh.
That's rough.
Yikes.
Do you think that he's going to be offended? I mean, he could not care.
Well, there is a chance that he might not like it, and so maybe I could get your help in how to handle that.
Wow.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, give you a little advice, and then you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for today's Awkward Tuesday phone call, we're talking about a baby. A beautiful baby that was born a miracle. And no, that's not what the baby is. That's the baby's name, a miracle. The baby's named
Both.
a miracle.
Yeah.
And Audrey is on the phone because the problem she's having is she named her baby without telling her husband what the name was. So they gave birth to a child. Well, she gave birth. He was there. She gave birth to a child. It's been a few weeks. I guess you have up to, would you say, like 6 weeks before you have to name the baby, Audrey?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Okay, 6 weeks. And then just a little while ago, she had a dream and she woke up and she was like, I know the baby's name. The baby's going to be named a miracle. So she called the hospital and named the baby, but her husband doesn't know it yet. So now she wants to call her husband and break the news that she named their baby without telling him the name or asking his opinion on the name that she wanted. All right, Audrey, are you about ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Here's what I think you should do is when you tell him the baby's name, at first tell him the wrong name and make it really bad. Like really bad.
Like you named it a disaster?
Yeah, like
Jubal.
I named it Pantload. And then he's going to be like, you named the baby Pantload? And you're like, no, silly, I named it a miracle. And he's going to be like, oh, thank God, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking care of that. So that would be my suggestion. You can use that if you want. Yeah, or switch the baby's name, yeah.
Maybe just tell him about the dream because I feel like the dream is really powerful to you. And if he knows you that well, he'll understand why that is.
Yeah.
So should I tell him about the dream and then say that it's Pantload?
No, leave
Yes.
Pantload out of it.
I
Don't
think so.
Listen to Jubal.
Okay, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hi, baby.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, good. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of busy at work. How are you and the baby doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I just gave her a bath.
Can I talk to her real quick?
I actually just put her down for a nap. She was falling asleep, so I kind of wanted to just, let her have her peace.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm calling because I wanted to sort of let you know about something.
Okay.
So I know we've been talking a lot about what we should name her, and we've made our lists, and we hadn't come to an agreement.
Yeah, we definitely got to figure out something quick. I mean, before we start talking, we got to at least have a name.
So here's the thing. I don't want you to get upset or mad, but I actually chose a name.
You what?
Yeah, I called the hospital and gave her name.
Hold on. You named our daughter without telling me what the name was?
Yeah,
How can you not consult with me? We've been talking about this, Audrey.
I know. I've been frustrated. It's been a long time that we haven't been able to settle on something, and when something feels right, you just know you have to act on it. And so I love it, and I think it's perfect, and I think you're going to love it too.
But oh my God, hold on. I guess my problem is I don't understand why you wouldn't even ask me. I mean, we've been making lists. We've been talking about this for a long time. It's been a long process.
I understand. I understand. It's just I had this dream last night, and I woke up feeling like I was on top of the world and just knew what she had to be called.
Is it off your list? Is it a name off your list? Because I definitely didn't like any of the names that were on your list so far.
That's the thing. It's not on one of my lists, and I knew you didn't like any of those. And I think it's a beautiful name. It's really cute.
I'm sorry. I can't. It's like, I mean, it's cool that you had a dream. Why wait till now to call me? Why couldn't you just call me then?
I guess, to be honest, I really didn't want you to say no. I know this
Are you sure it's good? I mean, if you're worried about me saying no, I mean, what Audrey, just tell me what's her name.
Well, you'd agree with me that you think she's a little miracle, right?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I named her.
Named her what? I didn't hear you even really say a name.
A miracle, like a miracle.
You named her Miracle?
No, miracle, like A-H and then miracle, A-H-N-I-R-A-C-L-E.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's the reaction
That was not a good one.
that Audrey was going for there.
Who's laughing?
That would be Jose. This is
All of us,
Jubal
really.
from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Are you with a bunch of people, Audrey? What is?
No,
I don't understand.
she's on the phone with us, but we've been listening into your conversation. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called the Awkward Tuesday Phone Call. Today, Audrey wanted to call you and break the news that she had named your child.
So is this is a joke then for radio? That's not her name.
No,
No.
that is all real. Her name is a miracle, and Audrey took it upon herself to call the hospital and name your baby daughter.
Audrey, so you called the hospital, gave them our baby's name, and then before calling me, you called a radio station?
Sounds pretty bad.
Look, I mean, I know it sounds bad, but I really wanted some advice, and I listen to their show all the time, and I thought I'd give it a shot, because honestly, I didn't know how to tell you.
But the show, I mean, you say you hear the show, this whole thing is about it being awkward, so you didn't think that maybe, like, we should have just not made it awkward and talked about it first?
Well, I mean,
I don't understand.
They give you advice. Their whole thing is they give you advice because you're in an awkward situation.
So what was
So
the
they
advice?
give you advice to try to make it less awkward.
What was the advice?
Well, I got 2 bits of advice. Jubal mentioned I should give you first, like a fake bad name, like Pantloaf.
Pantload. Pantloaf would work too.
That's the same thing.
I said that she should have called you and said the baby's name is Pantload. Then you'd have been like, that's a terrible name, and then break the news that it's a miracle. You'd have been like, I love that name no matter what. She didn't go that route though.
That
Yeah, so,
probably is actually slightly better than what you did. That might have been slightly better.
I mean, I was told, the dream, it has a lot of significance, and that you might be more understanding.
Do you think it was a dream, or do you think it was the wine last night? I don't, like, why would you just wake up and, like, oh, I got a
We didn't
baby
even have
dream,
that
and then
much-
make phone calls to people?
Look, I just really wanted us to have this name because it's like my motherly instincts feel like this is what the baby should be called. It's like in my heart. And I know you didn't have the dream, but I really want you to be supportive with me in this because that's her name, and I feel like we would never have agreed on a name. So I took the leap.
Look, I mean, you thought the baby's a miracle. I think the baby's a miracle too, but
Think about the name. I mean, just the way it rolls off your tongue. A miracle. Like, it sounds like America, a miracle. And, like, it just sounds beautiful and it's unique.
well, did you at least give her a good, like, middle name?
Yeah, actually, really good. You want to hear it?
Yeah. What's her middle name?
It's Goodness.
Are you kidding me? Her name's a Miracle Goodness.
Yeah.
I was behind you until you got to the middle name.
You know, they say
Is this
that
Jubal's advice again? Is this pant load?
No.
I can't.
Pant load.
Dude, Anthony, I got to give you props for how well you're handling this.
No, I mean, I don't know what to say, because to me, I'm still, like, trying to figure things out. It's like almost like a big joke. It doesn't seem real, you know? Like, this baby is a miracle goodness.
You know, it's a different name, so you just have to get used to people reacting to it.
I know it's a bit unusual. To me, it just I think of it as special, and like after 2 years of trying, you know, to finally be pregnant meant a lot to me. And
Well, but the more you say it, the more it sounds like a real name to me.
Hey, baby, I guess I'm a little bit shocked. You just kind of dropped the news on me. I don't know what else to do. It's like be upset or laugh about it, you know? So I'm just trying to sort this out in my head, I guess.
Mhm.
I just realized your name's Audrey Anthony, and now you have a miracle with the A.
Yeah.
Were you guys going for that?
Yeah, see?
Is that really why you threw an A in front of miracle?
I actually didn't think about it at the time, but that's even better.
I don't know that that's true.
Well, congratulations, Anthony.
On your
You have a miracle.
Awesome. Awesome.
You know, when you come home tonight, I know you're just going to look at her eyes and what we've been through and how she really is a miracle.
I think it's good that I got a long drive back home from work to think about everything for sure. But I mean, I love you. I love the baby, and
He didn't want to say the name. You'll get there, Anthony. Don't worry. It'll happen one day.
he even admitted that it's gonna take me a minute.
All right.
You guys are going to be great.
I love you too, and a miracle loves you as well, and she'll be
well.
waiting for you.
Well, I look forward to seeing y'all, and
He still won't say it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.